Welcome to my another lecture. Here in this lecture, I am going to discuss the inverse of an element of a binary operation. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the identity element of any binary operation. So remember, whenever the identity element exists in case of any binary operation, then and then only we can really think about the inverse. Identity element exists korile ami inverse of bhaibo pari. If identity element does not exist, then no need to think about the inverse. Do you know why? If I will ask, what is the inverse of 2? What we will say? In general, we will say that half is the inverse of 2. In general, half is the inverse of 2. Half to 2 inverse boli kyo koa hogol? Why we can say that half is the inverse of 2? Remember, if you don't have any idea about the binary operation, you cannot think about the inverse. তোমালোকে inverse বিষয়ে ভাবিব নোৱাৰিবা. First of all, you should have the confirmation about the binary operation. Half is the inverse under the binary operation multiplication. Multiplication or karone half to 2 inverse hoy, as well as 2 is the inverse of half. Why 2 is the known as inverse of half, or half is known as the inverse of 2 under multiplication? Because after having the multiplication, we will have 1. What is 1? Already it is known to you that 1 is the identity element for multiplication. That means after having the operation between two elements, দুটা এলিমেন্টের মাজত অপারেশন হোৱাৰ পাছত, if we have the identity element for that operation, যদি সেই অপারেশনটোৰ identity element পোৱা যায়, then one of them are known as inverse of the other. এটা এটা কাকে ইনভার্স বুলি কোৱা হয়. For addition, what is the identity element? For addition, 0 is the identity element. Why 0 is known as identity element? Because if we add 0, identity element এর property কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আছে? Identity element সেই এলিমেন্টকে তোমালোকে identity element ক'ব পাৰিবা, যিটো এলিমেন্ট যিকোনো এলিমেন্টৰ লগত যদি প্লাস কৰা, it will be remain same. 0 is that identity element for addition. Addition কাৰণে 0 to identity element. কোনটো অপাৰেশনৰ কাৰণে বুলি ক'লো মই? Addition কাৰণে. Why? If we add 0, আমি যদি 0 to add কৰো with any number, that number will remain same. সেইকাৰণে 0 to addition or identity element বুলি কোৱা হয়. 1 is known as multiplicative identity. Multiplication identity element 1. 1 to যিকোনো এলিমেন্টৰ লগত multiply কৰা, that element will remain same. So if we add, listen, then minus 2 is also known as the inverse of 2. Additive inverse বুলি কোৱা হয়. Addition operationৰ কাৰণে minus 2 is known as the inverse of 2, because after adding these two terms, adding these two number, after having the addition of these two number, we will have what? 0. What is 0? 0 is the identity element for this operation. যেতিয়া দুটা এলিমেন্টৰ মাজত অপাৰেশন কৰিলে এই অপাৰেশনটোৰ আইডেন্টিটি এলিমেন্টটো পোৱা যায়, then one of them is known as the inverse of the other. তেতিয়াহে এটাক আমি ইনভার্স বুলি কোৱা হয়. অপাৰেশনটোৰ আইডেন্টিটি এলিমেন্ট পাব লাগিব. Okay, so 2 into 5 by 4. What is the multiplication? 5 by 2 or 4 by 2? Suppose what is this multiplication value? What is the multiplication value? 4. Is it the identity element for multiplication? 4 is the identity element for multiplication or what? No, 1 is the identity element for multiplication. As you are not getting the identity element for this operation, a operation to identity element to নোপোৱাৰ কাৰণে আমি এটা কামটো ইনভার্স বুলি নকওঁ. 2 is not the inverse of 4 by 2, as well as 4 by 2 is not the inverse of 2, like that one. You can think easily about this one. That means what we can easily conclude? If after the operation between two different elements, after having the operation between two different elements, if we have the identity element for that operation, a operation to the identity element only পাই যাও, তেতিয়া হলে এটা b will be known as the inverse of a, as well as a will be known as the inverse of b. One of them will be considered as the inverse of the other. কেতিয়া যেটা তোমালোকে identity element. That means we should have the confirmation about the identity element for that operation. এই অপাৰেশনটো identity element তোমালোকে ফাৰ্স্ট জানিব লাগিব, তেতিয়াহে আমি তাহাঁতৰ ইনভাৰ্সৰ বিষয়ে পাতিব পাৰিম. Is it clear? So let us try to give the definition for inverse element. That is, to have the inverse, identity should exist. Let star be a binary operation on a non-empty set, A. Let E belongs to A, that is identity element should exist to have the inverse. My identity belongs to that E belongs to A, be the identity element. You should have the confirmation about the identity element. If you don't have any idea about the identity element, you cannot think about the inverse. Okay, identity element. Then an element okay we can easily write on the definition as like that for A belongs to A if there exists B belongs to A আমি A এর কারণে যদি আমি B নাম্বার A নাম্বারটা এলিমেন্টের কারণে যদি A তে B নাম্বার আরোটা এলিমেন্ট পাও such that A star B should be equal to what already it is known to you এটা আমরা এলিমেন্টের মধ্যে অপারেশন করে তোমাকে আইডেন্টিটি এলিমেন্ট পাবো লাগব এটা A star B or B star A any one of these two elements then one of them is known as the inverse of the other if this exists then B is known as the inverse of A or you can say A will be considered as the inverse of B. In this way we can define the inverse of an element or you can discuss the inverse of any element of the binary operation. That means to have the inverse first of all identity element should exist. If you have the idea about the identity element then you can think about inverse. Identity as well as inverse both should exist in the given set. Okay, so let us consider what is the main property. A star B after having the operation you should have the identity element. Then one of them is known as the inverse of the other. A is the inverse of B and B is the inverse of A. In this way we can do. Okay, let us consider one example. It will be better for us. Such that what is the main condition? A star B is equal to B is equal to B star. Okay, so let us consider one example. There is start is a binary operation on R defined by A star B. Okay, so what I have told, so let us consider one example. Start is a binary operation on R and the start is defined as A star B is equal to suppose A plus B. Okay, now here first of all we should have the confirmation about the identity element. Okay, so let us try to first find out the identity element. If we have the identity element, then we can just think about the inverse. So what is the identity element? Let E be the identity element. E belongs to R be the identity element. Okay, then to be an identity element, what is the main condition? A star is should be equal to A equal to E star A. Am I correct? An element E will be known as the identity element if A star E is equal to A or you can say that E star A is equal to A. Let us try to solve this. A star B means A plus B. So A star A means A plus E is equal to A. This one implies E equal to 0. E equal to 0. 0 is an element of R. That's why it is an identity element. Am I correct? Or you can say solve this part also. E star A is equal to A. That means from here also we will have E plus A is equal to A. That means E is equal to 0. In both the cases we have got the same element as well as the value of E also belongs to a real number. That's right. 0 is the identity element here in this case. That means we have the confirmation about the identity element. Okay, what is the condition? A star E equal to A equal to E star A. If that condition to be satisfied, we have that. That means what is the identity element here? 0 is the identity element. So listen, now we have got this operation has identity element. So now what we have to find out? We have to find out the inverse if it exists. The steps are very simple. Solution procedure will be like that. Let A belongs to R, B and inversible element. Inversible element. And let B belongs to R be the inverse of it. We have assumed that A is the inversible element and B is the inverse of A. If B is the inverse of A, we know that if any two elements will satisfy this condition, if after having the operation between A and B, if we have the identity element, then one of them is known as the inverse of the other. Here what we have considered? We have considered B is the inverse of A. That means A star B equal to E. Am I correct? এটা যদি আমি ইনভার্স হয় তাহলে তাহার অপারেশনটো আন্ডার আইডেন্টিটি এলিমেন্ট আহিব লাগিব তেতিয়া এটা আমি ইনভার্স কৰিব পাৰিম suppose x star y is equal to the identity element then y will be known as inverse of x will be known as inverse of y here b is the inverse of a that is we can say that a star b is equal to e equal to b star a. For this operation start, it means the star is defined as here. For this operation start, what is the identity element? 0. That means in place of E, we can easily consider 0. Okay? So in place of, we can easily consider, okay? Let us graph this one. So that is A star B equal to 0 is equal to B star. Why we have written E is equal to 0? Because the identity element for this operation is 0. First of all, to have the inverse, you should have the confirmation about the identity element, and we have got the identity element E is equal to 0 initially. So now try to solve this and we will try to find the value of B. B is the inverse, already you have considered. So let us A star B equal to 0. Now, that means A star B means A plus B equal to 0. Then you have to find the value of B only, because B is the inverse. So what is the value of B? Minus A. Another one, also B star A is also equal to 0. So B plus A equal to 0. What is the value of B? B is equal to minus A. Remember, if inverse exists, inverse is also unique. This uniqueness of inverse is also required. যদি ইনভার্স থাকে এটা এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভার্স আমি এটা পাব পাৰো what that means here B is the inverse car B is the inverse of A. That means you should have only one value of B, exactly unique value of B. What is the value of B here? Minus A. What is the value of B here? Minus A. And both are real numbers. Already have considered that B belongs to real number. That means both are real numbers. We can easily give the conclusion that minus A is the inverse of A. Okay? So then what do we conclude now? That is B is equal to minus A. As B belongs to real number for all A belongs to real number. Am I correct? Whatever may be the real number you will consider in place of A, for that real number B is always a real number. তোমালোকে A কি হয়? A যিকোনটা real number আছে আৰু A ইনভার্স আমি B বুলি কনসিডাৰ কৰিছো না A এটা যদি আমি যিকোনটা ৰিয়েল নাম্বাৰ কনসিডাৰ কৰো এই টাৰ্মটো আকৌ ৰিয়েল নাম্বাৰে নহবনে সো B is always a real number. Whatever may be the value A will consider, for that A you will have a corresponding B. মানে প্ৰত্যেকটো এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভার্স পাই আছো তোমালোকে কি কনসিডাৰ কৰিছিলা what is B? B is the inverse of A. তুমি A এটা কনসিডাৰ কৰিলে B এটা পাই থাকিবা সব তাহলে প্ৰত্যেকটো এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভার্স আছে আমাৰ ইয়াতে এই অপাৰেচনটো প্ৰত্যেকটো এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভার্স আছে. So that's why I have written that B is equal to minus A. As B belongs to R for all A belongs to R, therefore A is inversible and minus A is the, actually minus A means what? B is the inverse of A. Already I have considered B is the inverse of A. What is the value of B here? Minus A is the inverse of A. What are the steps? First of all, you have to consider two elements. A belongs to a real number and B is the inverse of A. If B is the inverse of A, then obviously this condition should satisfy. A star B equal to E equal to B star A. What is E? E is the identity element. Here is in this operation, identity element is 0. That's why we have written 0 here. Try to solve, find out the value of B. From this one also, try to find out the value of B. Remember, uniqueness of inverse should exist. That means you should have the unique inverse. B is the inverse of A. B will get a power beta. This is a minus a person. What is A? A is any real number. Whatever real number you will put in place of A, for that real number you will have a B. So you B obviously found. B to real number নহয় জানো এই কাৰণে সব প্ৰত্যেকটো আমাৰ এই বাইনাৰী অপাৰেচনটো প্ৰত্যেকটো ৰিয়েল নাম্বাৰ ইনভার্স এক্সিস্ট কৰিছে ঠিক আছে এখানে লিখিছো B belongs to R for all A belongs to R. That's why therefore A is inversible. A is inversible হয় and what is the inverse of A? Minus A. What is the inverse of 5? Minus 5. What is the inverse of 7? Minus 7. কারণ A inverse যদি minus A হয় 7 এর inverse minus 7 হবে 100 এর inverse minus 100 হবে. In this way you have to justify your answer. So let us consider another example. It will help us to find out the inverse. Remember, to have the inverse, first of all we have the confirmation about the identity element. Okay. Suppose the question is this one. Suppose the operation is given as A star B is equal to AB. Star is defined on Z. Remember, star is defined on Z. That is, star is a binary operation on Z. What does it mean? Star starts that Z cross Z2 Z. It is what I mean for it. That means identity element should be as an integer as well as inverse is also an integer. So let us first of all we have to identify the identity element here, because first of all we should have the confirmation about identity element. Let E belongs to Z be the identity element. Be the identity. If E is an identity element, then obviously it should satisfy this condition. Am I correct? First of all, solve this. A star means AB. So A star means AE is equal to A. This one implies E is equal to 1. What is the value of E? 1. E belongs to Z. That means obviously 1 belongs to Z. That's why 1 is the identity element. Let us try to solve the another one. Later identity. So E star means EA is equal to A. This one implies here also we have got the same value of E as well as E belongs to Z. That means 1 belongs to Z. That's why 1 is the identity element here. Correct? You have to proceed all those steps. Already I have explained in the previous lecture. Now we are going to find out the inverse element. Okay. How can you find out the inverse? Let A belongs to Z be an element, be an inversible element. Be an inversible element, and B belongs to Z be the inverse. Be the inverse of it. Let us consider. What we have considered? An element which is inversible, and B belongs to Z is the inverse of A. If B is the inverse of A, that is, it should satisfy this condition. A star B should be equal to identity element B star A. It what I hope. If B to A inverse হয়, then A star B should be equal to E equal to B star A. Here, that is, here we have the identity element. What is the identity element here? Here identity element is 1. That's 1. Now we are solve step by step. Let us try to solve it. Now, A star B is equal to 1. What is the value of A star B? A star B is equal to AB. That means AB is equal to 1. We have to find the value of B because B is the inverse. We should have the value of B. So what is the value? B is equal to 1 by A. Can you remember? Remember that A and B are both are integers. Always remember. And B star A is also equal to 1. This one implies BA equal to 1. This one implies B is equal to 1. It's okay. We have got the same value of B. ঠিক আছে? আমি B এর একটা ভ্যালু পাইছি। But B is always an integer. Is B always an integer for all values of A? তুমি এর জায়গা যে কোনো integer বহালে, remember, as the binary operation is defined on Z, A and B should be integers always. Is it true that B is always an integer for different values of A? এর সব integer এর কারণে এর জায়গা যদি মই যে কোনো integer বহাও, B to হরা integer হবে না? Is it always an integer? Integer means what? Natural numbers and their negatives including 0 are known as integers. Now my question is that B is always an integer or what? No, B is not always an integer. Once you have 5 it will be 1 by 5. But you have to consider integers only to have the inverse. More than a integer law or inverse to integer a whole again. What is B? B is the inverse of it. You get an integer law or corresponding inverse to integer. Then B category integer hole. For A is equal to 1, যদি মই ইয়াত 1 পাও এটা ইন্টিজার হ'ব and A B is equal to what? 1. For A is equal to -1, B is equal to -1. Both are integers. Other than 1 and -1, তুমি A এর জায়গায় 1 আর -1 এর বাহিরে যদি বেলেগ কিবা নাম্বার বহুয়া, it will not be an integer. ঠিক এটা ইন্টিজার নহয়। ভালকে চোৱা। B টু কি হ'ব লাগিব? ইন্টিজার হ'ব লাগিব। কাৰণ ইনভার্স টু হেভি সেটত থাকিব লাগিব। এলিমেন্ট বিলাক চোৱা যিটো সেটত ডিফাইন কৰিছা ন, এলিমেন্ট বিলাক ইয়াত হ'লে ইন্টিজার ইয়াতে থাকিব লাগিব। ইনভার্সে হোক আইডেন্টিটি হোক ইয়াতে আহিব লাগিব। তেতিয়াহ'লে B টু আমাৰ ইন্টিজার হ'ব লাগিব। এ জায়গাত কি কি ইন্টিজার বহালে তোমালোকে B টু ইন্টিজার পাবা? 1 আৰু -1 তোমালোকে ক'ব লাগিব only 1 and -1 have এই সেটটোত থকা অকল দুটা এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভাৰ্স আছে এটা 1 আৰু এটা -1 বাকি কোনো এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভাৰ্স নাই তেনে নাই মই যে a = 5 কনসিডাৰ কৰো b = 1/5 আমরা কিন্তু আমাৰ সেটটো নাই নহয় তাৰ ইনভাৰ্স আছে ভাইবৰ কিন্তু তাৰ যিটো ইনভাৰ্স আমাৰ এই সেটত নাই আমাৰ এই সেটত নথকা এলিমেন্টবিলাকক আমি we are not totally concerned about all those কি কৰিবা তেতিয়া কোনবিলাক এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভাৰ্স আছে অকল দুটা এলিমেন্ট as for a is equal to 1 minus 1 b belongs to z therefore only 1 and minus 1 have inverse অকল এটা এলিমেন্টৰ ইনভাৰ্স থাকিব 1 ৰ ইনভাৰ্স কিমান দিলে হলে a ৰ জায়গাত 1 বহাই দিয়া b ভ্যালু কিমান আহিছে 1 and the inverse are inverse দিলে কি হ'ব and 1 and -1 are the inverse respectively. In this way you have to write down the answer. First of all, though we have got the same value of b, but b should be an integer, already have come to know that for all values of a is also an integer. ইয়াত যিকোনো ইন্টিজাৰ বহালে b বিল হলে ইন্টিজাৰ হৈ থাকে তোমালোকে চাব লাগে যে a জায়গা p ইন্টিজাৰ বহালে b ইন্টিজাৰ হৈ দিব only 1 and -1 এখানে 1 আর -1 ইনভার্স আছে ইয়াত ভেরিয়েবল ইনভার্স না I hope you are getting my point so I will try to explain some questions in the other videos please go through it once again and if you have any doubt then obviously you can thank you so much for watching the video thank you